Hello friends, in this session we will discuss how to draw sectional views of a given prism, particularly hexagonal prism. The data will be given to you like this in examination. A hexagonal prism 25 mm sides and 70 mm height is standing on horizontal plane on its hexagonal base. Now just I have read first line and draw this first line. 25 mm sides, draw xy line, then draw hexagon below xy line in such a way that two sides are parallel to xy line, because it is given over here, two sides of base parallel to horizontal plane. So draw a hexagon below xy line in such a way that two sides are parallel to xy line. Width is equal to, side length is equal to 25 mm. Now take projections from endpoints. Height is given as 70 mm, so this is 70 mm height. Right here 70 mm. It is hidden after behind this solid. Then draw a rectangle. This rectangle represents front view of hexagonal prism. Draw its axis. We know how to draw this axis. Now it is bisect. See here, it is cut by a section plane 45 degree inclined to HP through midpoint of the axis. So find out midpoint of this axis, which is at a distance of 35 mm from xy line or 35 mm from this base. So mark a point over here at a distance of 35 mm from on this axis, and from this point draw a line. This is cutting plane line that makes an angle of 45 degree with xy line. This angle is 45 degree. Name these points A, B, C, D, E and F, the endpoints, and project this point A, B, C, D, E, F on this cutting plane line like this. So here is A dash, line from point A, here is A dash, line from point B, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash and F dash. So locate all these 6 points on this cutting plane line. Now what to do? Now we have to draw its true shape as well as the sectional front view and sectional top view. Sectional front view will not be there. So if we cut this hexagonal prism like this total hexagon will cut. So this is sectional top view. Draw section lines in top view. So this is sectional top view. This is front view. Now how to draw its true shape? So to draw its true shape, draw a line parallel to this cutting plane line anywhere to the left side or right side of this object. Anywhere you can draw this x dash y dash line. Just the thing is that this line should be parallel to cutting plane line. Now take projections from all these points, means a line perpendicular to this cutting plane line from this point. Means from A dash point, draw a line that is perpendicular to this cutting plane line, right? Now measure this distance. We have drawn A dash from point, line from point A dash. Now find out top view of point A dash. This is top view. So distance of top view of point A and xy line. Measure this distance. See, give proper attention over here. This is very difficult to understand. Measure this distance A dash to xy line, right? Take this distance as a radius, this point as a center, draw an arc, and here is point number A. I repeat, measure the distance from xy line to point A, take this distance as a radius, this point as a center which is on x dash y dash line, and draw an arc. So this distance and this distance are same, and locate point A. Now how to locate point B in this true shape? Yes, draw line from point B dash that is perpendicular to x dash y dash line. Measure the distance of point B from xy line, means this distance from point B to xy line as a distance. Take this distance as a radius. Mark this point as a center, draw an arc. So this length and this length are same. Here is point B. Similarly, to find out location of point C, measure distance of top view of point C, this distance from xy line to this point. Now from point C dash, draw a line perpendicular to x dash y dash line and mark this point as a center and draw an arc, and it will cut this line at point C. So this distance and this distance xy line to C are similar. Similarly, locate point D. What should we do? Measure distance of point D with xy line, and from point D dash, draw a line like this perpendicular to x dash y dash and mark this point as a center and cut an arc. Here is point D. So this distance D to x dash y dash line and D to xy line are same. Now how to locate point E? Yes, it's a simple same analogy to be employed over here. Measure this distance xy line to E and x dash y dash line to this point. This is point E. For point F, what should we do? Measure this distance, put arc over here. This is point F. Now join all these points A, B, C, D with a straight line. So this is true shape of this cut portion. Write name over here. It's a true shape of this hexagonal prism. When this hexagonal prism is cut at an angle of 45 degree with xy line, this is the true shape. Hope it's clear to you. Thanks for watching. Feel free to contact me for any query.